exercises. Because I know you guys are at home and you probably don't have a ton of space to do them inside, I'll do a few of them, the exercises with music, and a couple of them I will explain, reinforce the technique for, and when you have more space, like when you go outside to play or something, you can do them out there where there's a lot more space, a lot less objects that you could accidentally hit, right? So, we will start though with our petit allegro, which you should have space to do inside. You just might not be able to travel forward quite as much. So, we're going to do the same petit allegro that we normally do. Let me quickly grab some music for you. This one should work. So we're going to start first position, and we'll do our 4 sautés. You should know this exercise, it's the one we normally do. So we go sauté 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to jump to second. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do 8 and 5th. Chantras. 1, switch 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? We're going to go into our jetés. So we brush our foot out, and we switch and jump, and we're in coupe now. We brush out, 2, brush out, 3, brush out, 4. After the 4 jetés, I'm going to scooch back a little bit so I don't get cut off. We're going to do 4 assemblées. So we brush out, and we bring it together. We brush out, bring both feet together. Brush out, bring both feet together, making sure you're keeping your arms down low. If I touch my legs, it's just to reinforce the bringing them both together quick. And last one, 4, out, together. We're going to do our pas de chaise again. So we're going to take 2 pas de chaise, tendu, switch the 5th, 2 pas de chaise, tendu, switch the 5th. So we have pas de chaise 1, pas de chaise 2, tendu side, cross 5th. Pas de chaise 1, pas de chaise 2, tendu, switch the 5th. Ready? So, 4 sautés in first, 4 sautés in second. 8 changements. You'll have the right foot in the back. We go jeté 1, 2, 3, 4. Assemblée 1, 2, 3, 4. We take pas de chaise 1, pas de chaise 2, tendu, switch your 5th, pas de chaise 1, pas de chaise 2, tendu, switch your 5th. We'll do it twice with music. But I'll give a break in between. Ready? First position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second, 2, 3, 4. 5th, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jeté 1, 2, 3, 4. Assemblée 1, 2, 3, 4. Pas de chaise. Pas de chaise. Tendu. Switch the 5th. Pas de chaise. Pas de chaise. Tendu. Switch. Stand nice and tall. Show me you're finished. Good job. We're going to do that one more time. So shake your legs out. Take a quick sip of water if you need to. And we'll do our little jumps again. So they're fast. This music is a lot faster than we sometimes do in class, but I think you guys should be good. I think we've used this music before. Just sometimes it's a little bit slower. Ready? One more time. Starting in first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second, 2, 3, 4. 5th, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jeté 1, 2, 3, 4. Assemblée 1, 2, 3, 4. Pas de chaise 1, next thing we will do is our shut-in turns, piqué turns, shut-in turns and piqué turns. We'll leave it at that for now. So, remember, our shut-in turns, we start tendu front. Whichever foot is tendu, that same arm is curved in front of you, and the other arm is curved out in second. And we shut in, we piqué into it, so we go 1, 2, 3, arms in first position. You want to make sure they are lifted. You don't want them dropping, and you don't want them up here, right? So we got to press those shoulders down, holding the arms nice and strong. Find your belly button. That's where they should be. That's how high up they should be. And remember your spots. So starting on one side, we have chalet, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can take a pose if you don't have a ton of space, right? And then we'll do the other side. So let's see. Starting here, we chalet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can pose. Yeah? So another thing that's super important, we don't want our feet out here, right? They're supposed to be in a nice, like, first position on your highest releve. You want super straight knees, and you want to make sure you're spotting that head again. So these are something, if you don't have a ton of space inside, they can be a little more difficult to do on grass or pavement outside in your yard. But you can also, one thing you can definitely practice inside is if you can find a mirror, practice your spot. So you'll look at the mirror and you can just stand parallel, and you're just gonna keep looking at yourself and flip your head around. Just like that. That's how we're gonna get our spots better. Yeah? And then you can go the other way. This is a good exercise to practice because sometimes when we're trying to do our chaîné turns or our piqué turns, our spot looks a little lackluster because we're focused on the arms, the legs, holding your body strong, but this lets you just focus on the head so that it'll become second nature when you do your turns. Another thing to think about in our turns, especially our chaîné turns, is you don't want to look down at the ground, right? You want those eyes up. When you look down at the ground, you end up super, super dizzy at the end. So between spotting and keeping those eyes up, it will help you not be dizzy after your turns. So for our piqué turns, we start our preparation in the same way. The foot that's in tendu front, you step that one out, and the other foot comes up to passe, and we turn and we come down, right? I like to emphasize this down position because sometimes if we're just turning, we're spinning out of control, right? We don't want to spin out of control. We want really strong, pretty technique. So we piqué up, come down, piqué up, come down, piqué up, come down, right? So let's have you spot towards the direction you were going. I was spotting the mirror just then, but let's spot wherever you are going to. So I'm spotting the wall, spotting the owl wall right now. Our piqué turns. You really want to make sure that foot is nice and high. You want that toe behind you in passe. We don't want sickling. You want it pointed, and you want that knee going all the way out to the side. And remember, sometimes we like to pick up the wrong foot. We always want to go up, and this foot comes up, this foot comes up. Same with the other side. So we can do the other side. We tendu the other foot, and we go piqué up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Make sure you're practicing the piqué up and down a couple times, and then if you're feeling comfortable with that, you're more than welcome to do them as fast as you can. I know it's fun to do really fast turns, so feel free to try that. I'm not going to do this one with music. I think it's better if you guys just practice it on your own, in your own timing, and just always making sure that the foot you start tendu, that's the foot you step on, you bring the other one up to passe. Super important, okay? And again, arms, don't drop them, don't bring them up here. We go back, side, down. Back, side, front. Back, side, front, sorry. Not back, side, down. You're still going down, but think back, side, front. So back, step, side, bring it front. Back, step, side, bring it front. Back, step, side, bring it front. And remember, you're always stepping on a different foot. So I step on my right, I step left, I step right. These are going to be reversed for you in the camera. Step left, right, left, right, left, right. So I'm always switching my feet. So I step back, side, front, back, side, front, back, side, front. And you can practice these with your hands on your hips if you like. Back, side, front. I'm going to move the camera down so you can see my feet exactly, really close up, okay? So, I'm going to start with my left foot in coupe. It's in the back. I step back, side, front, 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 back, side, front. Good. Hopefully that close-up view of my feet was helpful, and it was from the back, so hopefully you could follow it along on your TV or computer screen, whatever you're watching on. So last thing we're going to do, we're going to go over our tombe, pas de bourrée, glissade, saut de chat. So we've been working on these for our leaps. Instead of doing run, run, leap, which you guys have got mastered, you guys are looking really good at those, we've taken it up to the next level, and we're doing tombe, pas de bourrée, glissade, saut de chat. And this is what the older girls do, right? So it's a little bit harder, but you guys are doing really well on them. So, if we start, let's start on the right. I'm going to do it on the left. That way you can watch me completely mirror me, and it'll be the correct orientation. So we start, you're going to start with your right foot in the back. Hands on our hips for this time. We step, tombe. You're going to bring that foot back, side, front. You're going to glissade, and that's when you bring that back foot. So our glissade didn't switch. And you bring the back foot, in this case it's your right, and you do a nice saut de chat, really big. So let's go over that on that side one more time. We step, tombe, back, side, front, glissade, saut de chat. Bigger saut de chat than that, I'm just marking. Let's do the second side. So starting this time we do the left foot in the back. We take tombe, back, side, front, glissade, saut de chat. One more time for the left. We step on your left foot, tombe, back, side, front, glissade, saut de chat. Okay? Let's see, we're gonna move the camera down one more time, so hopefully, and record from the back so you can see the feet a little bit better. Sometimes it's hard when you're watching a video. So let's see. Good. So I'm going to my right. So I step, tombe, this foot comes back, side, front, glissade, and you take your saut de chat. And to the left. We have tombe, back, side, front, glissade, and saut de chat. Good. Hopefully that was helpful, being recorded from the back. Make sure the beauty of a YouTube video is you can rewind it and you can watch it as many times as you want. So I only did it twice on each side, but you can watch it 100 times on each side if you want to. Those have been looking really good in class, so make sure you're working on those so when we come back, you are better than you were before, right? That's what we want to do. We want to come back to the studio better than we left it. So hopefully these videos will help. I'll be making sure to put some more out and also put some jazz ones out so we can work on our jazz combination for my jazz girls and also for anybody who wants to watch the jazz combos. Can learn something new. I hope you guys are doing well. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.